Hello, this is Bl'Artagnan here. Welcome to Y'shtola's Heretic Lufenia, fighting the godforsaken steam kraken guys. So the gimmick with these jokers is that at certain HP thresholds they're going to basically queue up a one-hit kill move that is dodgeable and tankable through last stand, but automatically retargets to the person with the highest health, so one person generally can't eat the same hit twice. So, since it was dodgeable and last standable, I figured I'd bring someone who can dodge and last stand all in one, that being Jack. Aerith also has last stand in case I goof up, which is probably going to happen a couple of times. Krile's here for more damage, and Aerith's here to also manage the orb, which is burst healing orb. Only a very small number of characters can heal enough to satisfy, I think it has to be like 50% of the party's health, which is kind of huge for a heal these days. I feel like it's been forever since we've had an enemy who's actually vulnerable to paralysis. We've been immune for the past like 2 or 3 fights, it feels like. So I'm still kind of getting the hang of using Jack. Because of his turn jumping mechanic, he can burn out really fast if you're not careful. But if you're too conservative, then the damage output just isn't there. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be using the regular HP attack to get breaks and stuff. But hey, I'll take it. If it works, it works. So, something I probably could have done here, well, that was nice, is, since they're getting close to 80, I want to see if maybe there's some way I could kind of finagle that Jack evasion to dodge their 80% attack. It's kind of, I don't know if it's worth it though, given that, you know, with 2 less stand people, sometimes it's better to just tank the hit, I think. I think with this fight they were really trying to sell Y'shtola's like resurrection gimmick, but it's interesting that they left some other ways to get around that, since it's really kind of a counterintuitive thing to do these days. Like, I don't think anyone thinks, oh, I'll just res through dying. I know they changed the scoring system so that it's not as, you know, not as big a penalty if you have to res someone, but it isn't kind of naturally how people, I think to play the game. I'm looking forward to trying to get used to it though. You know, that was dumb of... No, that was probably the right move, actually. If I wasn't thinking straight, I probably would have tried skill turn jumping into EX, and then that would have just been the run. So there we go. Like Aerith really just kind of is so much more useful in the stage than I think any other character by a wide margin. I can tell you I also keep forgetting that to reapply his debuff. It's kind of like the whole Jack thing is that debuff these days, and I keep forgetting to use it. Sorry about that, had to look away from the phone for a second. So, not really too much to say at this point, you know, it's... You know, I press the buttons. Really, this is just trying to push them down to that 50% so we can do that same dance we did at 80%. So I'm pretty sure skill 2 on Jack is the preferred free skill, but I'm not really sure. If there are any Jack players out there who have like strong opinions on that, I'm all ears. Yeah, that's a lot of brave. I want that gone. Yeah, Aerith's really good support, but the one thing she could really use is some AoE shaving, and that's where ulti comes in. You know, I really should have probably attacked A there, but hopefully we'll live. I really like Kryle's trap for enemies who like gain a whole bunch of brave after their big attack. I really like Krile in general. I think last video I was talking about how much I was surprised by how much I've enjoyed Reno. Kryle's in the same boat where it's like, wow, I feel like I use her every fight now. So we're at that point again. So we don't want them cleansing, so let's take advantage of that paralysis. Actually, it looks like we're gonna have to let them cleanse anyway. Figure I'll be using Kryle's EX to get the Imperil up, so I don't want it not available when they're finally able to get hit by it, you know? I think the thing to do is just to eat the hits here. I don't think there's anything really fancy to do. Doesn't mean I can't think about doing fancy things, but... any button other than that one would have been the wrong one to press. Ugh. Scary hit, though. I mean, I guess I'm probably one of them will have to do. I just want to make sure I have enough skills left in the tank with Krile for when Emperor comes in. Trying to save the launch on A, but maybe that's not worth it. Yeah, the orb's getting a bit low. think it's about that time. You see there again, I think I forgot to do that earlier. It's a cool burst. Would have liked to get it, but just not in the cards. There we go, that's the launch. Probably worth the wait. In case you can't tell, my voice is a bit hoarse. I haven't really had a whole lot to eat or drink today, so apologies if that's creating any, you know, inferior audio experience. I'm at a weird place where I want the traps on A to go off before I go into summon, so I can fit all three of them from the Emperor's EX. Pretty sure the speed down from his trap would also push off Krile's in peril. But yeah, I was kind of hoping to use the Emperor Call's skill 1 to get a little bit of extra damage off the Friend Emperor's EX, but maybe that might have been a little bit too big brain for me to pull off. I feel like I have a decent amount of gas in the tank at this point. 30%, a little under 60 turns in. You probably really start just going ham on them. One thing is Yeah, let's go. I think doing this first to get the defense down debuffs is probably better than just spamming LD. They're now covered in traps. Their turns are going to be fun. That worked out better than I thought it would. So much for me worrying about Krile's in peril earlier. That's a Krile EX hit. Could you imagine if I had forgotten to do that, though? Oof. Oh, baby. And could you have imagined if I had left room for the Imperil on there when that happened? That would have been even more beautiful. Oh well. I mean, I think we're still in a great position, even if I kind of doofed up the whole Enchant Imperil Emperor thing there. It's okay, he doesn't seem to mind. Alrighty. Where have you been? Got work to do. Just in time to dodge a hit. I'm a little sad that I wasn't able to set up, I don't know if you guys have seen when Emperor Friend's burst trap is out there and then he leaves. It makes it look like whoever he had replaced is the one casting the burst trap when it goes off. I don't know, it always makes me kind of chuckle whenever it happens. Alright. Getting pretty close there, Krile. We're almost out of Seal Evil, which I'm gonna miss. It's a powerful thing to have. Oof. Yeah. Kind of sandbagging this one. Kind of happy I did. Squall coming in clutch at the finish. Here we go. There we go. That's how you set up a launch. It was all planned and not at all lucked into. Getting kind of worrying really close though. How are we looking here? Yeah. We gotta do this. I think that's it though. I'm pretty sure it would take some really impressive gamesmanship to lose this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Well, that a little bit longer than that last video. But yeah, I hope this was fun. Hope you learned something, and yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to get this done without Aerith. I think she really kind of overpowers the stage, but this was pretty fun. Jack and Krile are always a lot of fun to use together. Oh, those are some good artifacts. And yeah, well, if you liked the video, please consider liking it and subscribing, and I'll see you around. Thanks for watching.